Hey Husky fans, I'm Rachel Herzog with your Olympic hockey update brought to you by the Rink Live. I'll be bringing you through scores, updates, and all things hockey as we have 4 current men's and women's hockey players representing their country at the 2022 Olympic Games. To kick things off, let's take a look back at this past week as Klara Himlerova and Janina Newland opened up the women's hockey preliminary rounds. Klara Himlerova and the Czech Republic opened up the Pool B women's hockey preliminary games against China. In historic fashion, they found a 3-1 win in their first ever appearance in the Olympics. 2 days later, it was the same score, just a different opponent. They found yet another 3-1 win against Sweden, giving them a 2-0 record. The next 2 games, they just came up short, falling to Denmark 3-2, and wrapped up the preliminary round against Japan, losing 3-2 in a shootout. The Czech Republic will head into the quarterfinal round with a 2-2 record. Moving along to Janina Newland and Team Finland, they opened up their Pool A play, up to the task against the projected top 2 teams in the Olympics. Hard-fought efforts led them to a 5-2 loss against Team USA in Game 1 and an 11-1 loss against Team Canada in Game 2. Game 3 saw a closer matchup against Switzerland, but the Swiss edged out the Finns with a 3-2 win. But Game 4, Finland came to play, shutting out Russia with a commanding 5-0 win. Team Finland will move into the quarterfinals with a 1-3 record. Taking a closer look at Himlerova and Newland and their successes through Week 1, both played in all 4 preliminary games and each have notched their first goal in their Olympic careers. Newland would tally her lone goal in the 5-0 win over Russia, while Himlerova posted the second goal in their 3-1 win against Sweden. Both Huskies are contributing valuable minutes for their teams, clocking around 51 minutes through their first 4 games. We can expect our Huskies to continue their success as they head into the quarterfinal round. Broadening the scope outside of Husky hockey, Himlerova and Newland are just 2 of 48 players that are representing the WCHA in the Olympics this year. Across 7 different countries, out of those 48, 14 are current players and coaches within the league that left their respective college programs to be in Beijing for the Games. With 6 out of the 8 teams in the WCHA playing in Beijing, this is by far the most represented league in all of women's college hockey at the Olympics this year. Taking a look at this upcoming week, all 5 of our Huskies will be underway in Beijing. After rounding out the preliminary games, Team Finland and Team Czech Republic will head into the quarterfinal round. The Czech Republic will take on the United States tomorrow at 10:10 p.m. Central Time, while Finland will face off against Japan on Friday at 2:40 a.m. Central Time. Coach Larson, Nick Perbix, Sam Henches, and Team USA are finally in action this week as they kick off their preliminary games. Game 1 versus China is slated for Thursday morning at 7:10 a.m., Game 2 against Team Canada on Friday night at 10:10 p.m., and will cap off the preliminaries against Germany, and game time is set for Sunday morning at 7:10 a.m., and all times listed are Central Time. So make sure you mark your calendars and set your alarm clocks because these are going to be games you don't want to miss. On top of SCSU hockey on the weekends, we are lucky enough to have the opportunity to support our Husky family across the world for the next 3 weeks as they go for gold. If you want to watch all the Olympic action live, you can tune in to NBC, USA Network, or find all the coverage on the Peacock app. I'm Rachel Herzog, and thanks for watching your first ever episode of the Olympic Hockey Update brought to you by the Rink Live, and we'll see you next week.